We brought these 4 people into an isolated cabin in the mountains, locked up their phones, and made them starve themselves for 3 whole days. All for the grand total of $0. Yep, $0. But first, let me explain why we even made this challenge. We recently found out that the average American spends around 7 hours on their phones. And for Gen Z, that number goes up to 9 hours per day. We spend so much time on our phones constantly searching for that next hit of dopamine. But here's the thing, we already know that, but we keep going back. Another study found that almost half of Americans know that they're addicted to their phones, and nearly 70% of Gen Zers straight up admit to being addicted. And guys, this is not a harmless habit. Brain scans show that phone addiction can alter your brain the same way that drug addiction does. And it could lead to all of these problems. That's a lot. Oh my gosh. The problem is, in our modern world, phone addiction is normalized and sometimes even encouraged. But is this really how we're supposed to live our lives? As I'm learning about all of this, I'm reminded of a Bible verse that goes, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind." Just because something is normal to the world doesn't mean that we should follow it. In fact, as Christians, we should fight against it. And this is when I found out about fasting. Fasting is the practice of staying away from food or other distractions and instead using that time to pray, read the Bible, or spend time with God. But to be honest, I've never fasted before, and none of my friends have either. I didn't think that fasting was something that the younger generations are interested in. So as Christian content creators, we made it our goal to make a program about the power of fasting in order to combat phone addiction. And that's when we got the idea for Fast Camp. And that's how we got here. Well, this was just to get your attention. Here's an actual sneak peek of Fast Camp.
God, I feel so empty.
I felt a lot of shame because I ran away from him for so long.
I was so anxious and terrified.
And through porn addiction is when I actually discovered the drug use.
God, why are you asking so much of me if you know that I can't do it?
Everything that God showed me was just beautiful.
We all came together to worship God.
It's been just a blessing to be able to fast in a community.
Thank you, God, for this moment, this marking moment in our lives.
For the next 72 hours, these 4 Christians will spend their time fasting, praying, and remaining in silence with no food, no phones, just water. Here at an isolated retreat in the mountains, each person will have the time and space to bring their struggles to God and hopefully discover breakthroughs. Welcome to Fast Camp.